Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Frosty here with another video. Sorry, guys, that I did not upload for the past 3 days. I got really lazy and I was actually busy with some college stuff, preparing for my orientation, which is coming up. I was way busier than I thought I would be. But anyways, I hope you guys are doing well, and this is a pretty good story. So drop a like on the video. And this story time is about the time I accidentally got high. So yeah. This day started pretty normal, a day in the summer, so there was no school during the time, and I was a sophomore in high school, so I was about 16-ish, 15, 16, I think 16 because it was during the summer. But anyways, this day starts pretty normal. I wake up late in the day because it's summer, and I got up, ate some breakfast, I got ready for the day, which consisted a little bit of basketball and a little bit of video games because I'm a fucking bum, but it started off pretty normal. But fast forward to when it was getting dark, me and both of my brothers are chilling, and you already know your boy has some back problems. That's a story for a different time. But your boy does have some back problems. Sometimes it flares off and it hurts a lot. And I would either use pain medicine for it or I would use CBD, which it comes out of the hemp plant, which is like weed's cousin, I guess. And it has like a very, very small dosage of THC in it, and you can't really get high unless you take like a high amount of CBD, which is super rare. But anyways, I took one, which I used it for like relaxation and joint pain for my back, and this usually helped me out a lot when I took it. So I was like, yo, let me take one, and my brother was like, okay. So we take one together, we split one in half, and everything is okay. And he's like, yo, I'm gonna head to bed, so good night. I'm like, alright, good night. And my other brother actually goes to bed as well. So now I'm just chilling there in the living room by myself, and both of my brothers and dad were trying to sleep. And I was just chilling watching YouTube, and I remember just starting to feel like really like lightheaded, really like I was kind of floating feeling, like nice funny feeling coming over me. And I was like giggling whatever I was watching on the TV. I don't remember what I was watching, but I was watching something and it was funny as fuck at the time. So I was giggling. But I heard my brother get up and he come out of his room, and this is like 40 minutes past we took the gummies. And I heard my brother come out of his room and he's like freaking out. He's like breathing super hard and he's like, yo, I think I have to go to the hospital. And I'm like, why? And he's like, yo, I'm freaking out. I'm having a panic attack right now. And his breathing was like really like ridiculously hard. And he looked super nervous, like his eyes were darting all over. He just looked paranoid. He looked freaked out. And we wake my other brother up and tell him, and he's like, yo, take me to the hospital. And then fills my brother in on what's going on, and he's like, okay, bro, whatever. Let's get the pulse oximeter. It's like a pulse thing that takes your pulse, obviously. And so we put this on this guy's hand, and this guy's fucking pulse was 160, above 160 for a minute. So my brother was like, I'll take you to the hospital. And they looked at me and they're like, yo, you stay your bitch ass here. We don't want you going with us because you might be fucking high too, because whatever's going on. Just stay here, we don't want you freaking out too. And I'm like, yo, okay, I'll stay here, I guess. And we wake my dad up and he's like, why are you waking me up? And we fill him in. He's like, he's going to the hospital. I don't know what's going on exactly. He's going to the hospital, but whatever. And my dad goes back to sleep, and I make my way back to my home base, which is the couch. And which, if you guys don't know about CBD, it's not supposed to get you high, as I said earlier. And that's why my brother was fucking freaking out, because when he ate the gummy, I guess he wasn't expecting to get high, obviously. And it just caught him off guard. And me, I don't know, it just fucking hit me different, like in a different type of way. And when they left, your boy went back to the couch. And I sat there, and I love The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. And I put it on, like, the history of the stories, the background. And I was getting into it, and I was fucking hysterically laughing at this shit, which this shit is not funny at all. And yet my dumbass was sitting there laughing hard as fuck. And actually, being loud at night, I woke up my dad. And we let him know what was going on before, so he comes in, he's like, the fuck's wrong with you, bruh? And I'm like, I have no idea, but I feel like super good, and I'm feeling like weird, I'm not feeling right. He's like, yeah, you're probably fucked up. CBD, some of the workers sometimes like be jackasses and throw in weed instead. I'm like, that makes sense. Like, explains why I'm fucked up right now. But in my sicko head, I had the fucking stupid idea to start fucking with my dad, and I was like, Dad, I feel weird. And he's like, what do you mean you feel weird? Do you need to go to the hospital, like the doctors? And I'm like, no, I'm just like, I'm really fucking horny. And he's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I'm really horny, like, I'm really horny. And my dad is like, what the fuck, you weirdo? And I get up and I go to the bathroom and I just take a piss. I was in and out of there really quick. There was no time for me to fucking jack off. And then I come out and my dad was like, everything okay in there? Like, are you okay? And I'm like, Dad, I'm okay. I was just fucking with you. And I start laughing at him. And to this day, this guy does not want to admit that I was fucking joking. And he believes I was just really fucked up. And that I went into the bathroom and jerked off, which I fucking went and pissed, but whatever. And after fucking with my dad, he eventually goes back to bed. He's like, you're okay. Just sit there and watch your stupid ass shit and chill out. And I'm like, okay. So I sit there and I'm starting to get sleepy at this point. It's probably like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm getting pretty sleepy, so I make my way to bed, and this is the fucking hardest I've ever slept in my life. Like, I closed my eyes, I was out and woke up about 11 the next day, and I get up and I go check my brother's room because I wanted to see if his dumbass was fucking home, and he was home, which made me happy. I was like, yo, my brother is okay, he's okay. So I went in the living room and I waited for this fucker to get up, which it literally took all day for this guy to get up. It was like fucking 5 o'clock in the evening for him to get up. Anyways, he gets up and he's like, yo, I'm okay. They just give me Ativan, which is like panic medicine. And it fucked me up way worse than the fucking gummies did. And that shit put me to sleep. And this guy is like, they did drug test me last night at the hospital and they said they found THC in my urine. And I'm like, so we basically got drugged, right? And he's like, technically we got drugged, but it could have just been a mistake. And I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, everyone in the end was okay. No one fucking hurt themselves. No one overdosed or anything. I don't think you can overdose on weed. I know you can green out and stuff. But anyways, yeah, guys, that's the end of the story about the first time I got high, and it was not on purpose. I hope you guys enjoyed today's story time, and if you did, drop a like on the video, and later guys, stay frosty.